What's up, boys, and welcome to the new video. Today we are wrapping up a new trade recap. Um, this is also going to be a weekly review because we finished the week, and today is Sunday. Yesterday I forgot to do the trade recap of this small trade, and that's why I'm going to do the whole week recap. Okay, so let's get into it. So trade recap of this trade. Okay, so it was NQ. And I'll go through it right now. So in this case right here, you're looking at this. Of course, we have to block this out. You don't see these candles, okay? So the bias here is bearish because of this break to the downside. As you can see, this didn't do anything. And if we are looking at this break, this is not the last break. First this happened, and then this break to the downside happened. So we would be bearish because this is the last break structure. 5-minute time frame, we wait for Asia high to be swept. Boom, that happens. After Asia high getting swept, we wait for the first bearish candle. Boom, that's right there. Now we use the fib tool from low of previous session to current session high, and now we have a fake out zone. We need price to come back into this fake out zone for it to be done, and this next candle does that. Boom, now we wait for the break of structure, which obviously we look at the most recent fractal, and it happens right here. Boom, and that's your break structure. Now fib tool from the top of the session to the low that broke the structure, and you wait for price to retrace back into your entry, which happens right there. Boom, that's when I got filled. Stop loss at the high, and target is always 3R. Now, how did I even know that I have to exit out of the trade before it goes to my stop loss? Well, I did not know, but what I did know is that we had news at, I'm not sure what time exactly. I'm guessing it's gonna be, let's check it out. Let's see. So yeah, it was this 13:30. Okay, so 13:30 news, and we go ahead and we can mark them out. Boom, and then at 13:15 we have to close out this trade, which is on this very candle, and we close on that candle in profit, and the rest is, yeah, we are out to trade. It goes to stop loss on the news event. So yeah, that's why we don't trade high impact news. That's why we have rules set in place for news like this. And you can even see it if I log in into my account here. You can see where I closed this trade, and yeah, this is the trade recap. Okay, so okay, let me go for the news. Sorry, not for the news, but for the weekly recap, which I have to do right there to input the first week of 2026. But let me do this as well. I'll do it just off of the day so that I don't waste time doing this. Okay, so January first 2 days, we had no trades in my trading. I had on Tuesday it was a no trade day, but on Monday I actually had a trade which I missed by accident. So since UK is 1 hour ahead, okay, what I did basically is I thought that at 2 p.m. you are canceling orders, right, if you're not filled. Well, yes, but at 2 p.m. on the chart, which means 3 p.m. for me. I saw 2 p.m. on my phone, and I was like, okay, I need to close out this limit order, remove it, because we can't get filled right now. And of course, that was a mistake, since on the chart it was actually 1 p.m. of course, which is totally normal for NQ to be filled on that time. So yeah, I didn't get filled. I realized when price was close to profit, like 2.5 hour up, and I was like, well, fuck, I can't do anything right now. Let's just see what happens. If I miss 3 hour, I miss 3 hour. If I miss -1 hour, I miss -1 hour. It's fine. Although, even though it was a loser and I could be happy, like, haha, I avoided the loss, I'm not really happy because I did not follow my plan, as that's the main mistake. So even though we had a good week in terms of PNL, on the first day of the week I did not follow my rules. So I kind of had to go back down a little and realize what happened here and why I did not take the trade and why that was a mistake. Then Here, did I note this down? Let me just see. I'm not sure. I did not put the picture. I have to do that. Okay, so then the first trade of the week for me was on Wednesday, and it was an NQ news close. As you can see, we had news here, so 15 minutes before that, we closed here. That gave me about 1.4 hour. Then this was a New York crossover trade, which, you know, as you know, I trade London, but I also trade New York crossover. The reason is because New York crossover is basically the London's move. It's just taken at a different time. Basically, New York crossover is a second chance on the London trade. So if you are waiting for a trade in London, you don't get it by the time you need to get it. New York crossover is a second chance for you to catch that trade, which is why I take New York crossover, even though I don't trade New York. And this is how the trade looked. So this was a before picture of the trade and after picture of the trade. Very nice bottom tick here on gold, but that resulted me to not get filled on some accounts like my GFT 25k and my FTMOs. And yeah, I took them on ACG and Think Capital. And then to end the week off, we also had a news close, which was today's trade, as you can see. And that's about it for the week, boys. And that's it for this video as well. Solid week to start 2026. We'll see how everything else goes in the future. Still, we are we're doing pretty good in terms of the journal and everything. We are on a 4-trade win streak, even though that's like right now after the 4 wins, there's a slight chance we are potentially going to lose the next few trades, which is why I took out a few payouts just to ensure that I get paid, even though if we hop on a losing streak right now and I lose, I lose some of the accounts process, okay. But also that's not the only reason. I paid out because some of those were on 3%, which is the profit target for me to pay out, and I did not pay out on those that are not 3%. So for example, my FTMO 100 case, I'm still waiting. I need half a trade, no, like a trade and a half or something like that to get to the 3% mark. We'll see if we can do that in the next trade or in the next 2 trades, but we'll see. There's a bigger chance that we are going to lose the next 2 trades than to win the next 2 trades, but I'm fine by that. I'm playing my probabilities, and that's it, boys. That's all. Yeah. Thank you, boys, for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next one. Peace out, boys.